Does the Bible physically describe how Jesus looked like? When people think about Jesus, there's often this default image that pops up. Long hair, beard, a certain serenity in the eyes. It's almost as universal as thinking of a red suit and a big white beard for Santa Claus. But where did we get this image of Jesus from? Because here's the kicker. The Bible doesn't give us much to work with on Jesus' physical appearance. Seriously, dig into the New Testament, and you won't find a detailed police sketch of the man. No height, no eye color, no description of his demeanor. It's surprisingly vague. There's more description in the book of Revelation, speaking about a vision of the resurrected Jesus, with hair white like wool and eyes like blazing fire. Revelation 1:14-15. But this is metaphorical depiction, matching the book's soaring, symbolic language, not a down-to-earth description. Now, why is his appearance so under the radar? Well, it could be because the New Testament authors were more focused on his teachings and actions, the parables and the miracles. They were concerned with what he symbolized, not his looks. Fast forward to the Europeans painting Jesus, and they made him look, well, quite European. Why did they do that? People tend to create God in their own image. It helps with the whole relate to your deity thing. Plus, there's the whole political angle lighter-skinned Jesus fit the colonial narrative quite conveniently. Here's an interesting thing, though. If we speculate based on the historical context of Jesus' time in the Middle East, he'd likely look very different from the portraits that pop up in many Western churches. Anthropologists suggest he would have been darker-skinned with shorter hair, just based on the typical appearance of Middle Eastern men back in the day. I live in Portland, Oregon, and when you swing by some of the more progressive churches in the city, you can see a movement towards depicting a more historically accurate Jesus. It's part of a larger pushback against those ingrained Eurocentric norms. You know, Portland being Portland, we like to keep things real. Long story short, if you're looking for a biblically accurate photograph of Jesus, you won't find it. His message was his legacy, not his looks. And in a way, there's something freeing about that. Gives you the room to focus on the substance over the surface.